Hello! Today we're going to be filling another spread in my sketchbook, and for inspiration I've brought candy. That has a stronger smell than I was anticipating. Hopefully people with peanut allergies can't smell that. So yeah, today I thought we could draw some characters inspired by some of the favorite Halloween candies, the classics. I remember growing up, it was like 40% Reese's, 40% Kit Kats, and then 20% like miscellaneous. So we have to do those two. And then also, I guess this pack has Reese's Pieces. And then you got Almond Joy, which is nice. We can bring in some different colors. And then classic. So yeah, let's dive in and make some art. You know, for research, we should probably open up some of these, see what colors are on the inside of the wrappers. So which one should we start with? Feeling Reese's. Here we go. We got the color orange, yellow, color brown. I feel like we should open it for science. Whoa. We'll start with the Reese's. So I'm thinking, you've got like that like ruffly edge. I want to incorporate that somehow. Start with just like a human. Reese's feels like a boy to me. Kit Kat feels more like a girl, which is weird because like one of my first original characters' last name is Reese, and she's a girl. We're gonna go, oh wait, drawing feminine features here. Wait, I wanted to draw a dude. Okay, we're just drawing like the husk and shell of a human. And then from there, we can start adding in the design element. So we've got that ruffly edge. Now, do I want it to be like a casual look? Do I want to like make him the king? Because it kind of looks like a crown. And what kind of personality do you think a Reese's cup would have? I mean, I assume they kind of think they're really popular because they are, and maybe they know it. If I remember correctly, Snickers was like voted the best candy, and I don't have that. What if Reese's thinks it's better than Snickers? So personality is a bit more like Snickers might have been voted the best, but I know I am the best. Do hands crossed like that. Just like Snickers ain't got nothing on me. There's a body. Maybe for hair we can use that jaggedy edge. I really love that shape because it's like from the foil. Oh, now it just looks like Brock. Maybe some sideburns. Now for outfit, he definitely has to wear outerwear because this candy has outerwear. Maybe he wears white sneakers. Those big, chunky Nike kind of things. I'm feeling skinny jeans, or maybe those pants that are kind of like wider at the top and then like get skinnier down here. Maybe they end like right about there. Maybe longer. Maybe a long t-shirt. One of those shirts that says like number 1 on it. Like a 0 and then a 1. Oh yeah, it's like a jock. Oh, we could give him one of those varsity jackets. I need to like look up a reference though. I know what they look like, I just want to like do it right, you know. Oh, that's actually gonna work really well because like you see how the logo's in yellow with like the dark, thick outline? We can do those like stripes in those colors. So this will be like stripey in yellow and brown. Maybe I should leave it open, but for now, this will be fine. Cuffs have the same stripe pattern. Their hand will be poking out there somewhere. And this will probably have that stripe too. Now it kind of looks like it's just wearing football pants. Don't know if there's a name for those. Okay, then we have the white sneakers. Yeah, there's a sneaker. I'm feeling a little less interested in these weird cropped pants. Maybe I'll just pull them all the way down. Let's give them a little cuff. So they're like sweatpants. The socks is a bit of a look. Let's give it a nice seam down the front. Makes it look more expensive. Might want to try something different with the hair, maybe. Just draw his head again. Give him kind of low eyebrows. Okay, there's a head. Kind of want him to be a bit more round since it's a circular candy. He's one of those kids that just knows everybody and everybody knows him. So he just ends up at all the parties. Throws a lot of them too. Actually, someplace else we could really put that shape is maybe on the pockets. I don't know, is that weird? I do think we should try to incorporate it in more places though. Maybe the sneakers. Anyway, hair. What if we just make the hairline more normal looking? So like he styles the hair up and then we'll find that shape in it. So I'm gonna do it lightly. Looks like whipped cream on the top of his head. Like it never happened. Because we could go with a different hair. We just sort of like take inspiration from it. So it's got like sharp edges. It's not so bad. There we go. I think that works. And like it's a haircut you can draw in actually different angles. Like how do you draw this in a different angle? Kind of reminds me of Apple Cinnamon. Have you been around my channel long enough to know who that is? It was from a design contest. Put a little logo on them. All right, I think next step is to add some color. So let's draw him maybe sitting here, kind of fill this space. Let's just start with the sitting, slouching a little. Oh shoot, that's not enough space. Move on up, please. Okay, what if we do cross-legged? Might need a reference for this. Throw in the features later. We should play up the sideburns a little more. Maybe one arm on the foot, maybe one arm here. We need to swatch colors too. We gotta find like the right orange. Oh, that might be it. What is this? Orange. This is the Ohu marker. Browns aren't great in Ohu, so I might have to go to Copic for that. Although that's pretty close. And we'll need a yellow. Not the right color. I feel like I've used these colors in a different illustration before. Oh, I shouldn't be doing shading. Wait, I'm gonna be erasing this. Oh, I should be using my polar erase pencil if I want to do markers. For the next one, we'll do it a little cleaner. I gave him really round eyes there, and I really like that, so let's do the same thing. It calls me. Oh. Little arm there. Kind of decided against the leg. If I had done it with Color's pencil, I think I'd be more likely to continue with that, but I'm a little nervous about redrawing something over and over again with graphite. We'll do his number 1, because that's his personality. Put this hand like this, maybe. Oh, but you're not gonna see his sneakers. What if I add like a little piece of paper that like folds out? I'm gonna take this. This feels like the old days. A phone? I feel like the last time I drew a dude on this channel, I gave him a phone too. Give him a smile. Just add some like stitching texture. Let me like maybe lightly erase this. We'll give the shoes another pass, but I kind of want to add line art and start coloring what I can. Let's use a 0.5. Oh, I can barely see that. Ooh, I erased it too much. I like the way that hair turned out. There's a head. A little cuff. I think I'll do the stripes with just the color. Gotta do this awesome hand. I'm so proud of it. Don't know what happened there with the knee pit. Don't even see those pockets. We'll just put this aside for now. Do we do it this arm? Football helmet? I don't know. I probably should have done like little thumbnails first to figure out the color scheme. I still have space. Do something real quick. So I was thinking dark brown and yellow for the stripies on this thing. I thought brown for like the hair, and I guess orange for the jacket since we want like a majority orange. That's the color the wrapper is. White sneakers. We could mix the yellow and the orange maybe for pants. Or if we mix all of them. Might need to add a gray. Let's try mix these two. Kind of neutralize it. Then the white sneakers, maybe orange stripy socks. This looks like it works. I just need some kind of skin tone. What's the inside of the Reese's? A little bit brighter than that, more saturated. Nope, that is too light. That's too orange. What if I mix these two? Maybe mix this with like a really light gray. That's the closest to what I'm mixing. Warm gray and barley beige. With this, I feel like that works. We just have to throw in the colors. Kind of wish the skin was darker though. Problem is like there's so many other darker colors. It's kind of be hard to find contrast if I do that. I still could darken it, but I think I'm gonna go with this on top. Brown for the hair or burnt umber specifically. Why am I so shaky? I'm having a really hard time staying in the line. Ooh, that's a nice hair color. Brown on the outside. We'll do yellow on the inside. That's exactly what I pictured. Orange for the jacket. That is such an orange. So gorgeous. Socks are got orange stripes. Yellow. Blush. Oop, blend it, blend it, blend it. I think I got it. Might give him a yellow t-shirt. gray just to make it different. Now ideally, I'd want to take this, kind of go around this shape. For the pants, basically this color, but then layered with the orange, then layered, don't remember what it was. Oh, the cool gray. I might just skip the orange part and go straight with the gray. If that doesn't look like a Reese's, I don't know what does. I think the skin could go for a tad darker. Try a little bit of ash rose. Because like Reese's doesn't have that pale color anywhere. I was trying to find this orangey peanut butter color. Maybe this will be better. I don't think I've ever used this as a skin tone before, so I'll take it. Oh wow, that actually looks so much closer. This is still yellower. Could try layering it with some yellow. Some yellow blush with this orange. I feel like it needs more orange though now. Layer a little. Although this is unneutralizing it from the gray. Maybe just leave one leg different. Separate them. Let me grab a white gel pen. Maybe a little nose highlight. Okay, I am pretty happy with that. Even the skin tone looks like this peanut butter now. It looks great. All right, I think we should move on to another candy. What do you think we should go for next? I'm really tempted to do Reese's Pieces and like draw a little brother. Definitely want to do Kit Kat. I really want to do Almond Joy because it's blue. I can't leave out Hershey's. We might be here a while. I think I'll do Kit Kat. I kind of want to take advantage of this like swirl maybe. And then cat. Maybe it should just be a cat. A straight up cat. So maybe they have a cat. I don't know how to make a cat look like a Kit Kat bar. We should probably take a look-see. It's a 2-for-1 deal, right? What if they're twins? Kit and cat. Let's start with like just some bodies and then we'll come up with some clothing. Now for their personality, what do we want to do? Gotta try and give them the same face though, so they look like identical twins. Don't know how capable I am of doing that. What colors do you have? Red, kind of an orange, and kind of a yellow. What if we give them, I'm thinking of a wrapper. So it gives me the idea of like a wrap top. The sleeves are kind of flowy and then have that wrapper ridge on the edge. Then maybe it has like a tie that comes down here. And the ridge again. Not sure why I decided with the curly hair. Kit Kats are straight, so maybe I should go with straight hair. What if I do something like super similar and yet different for like the other outfits? So maybe like sleeves. Although I don't know if I want anything round because like I said, Kit Kats are very straight. Maybe a square neckline, that's straight edges. Yeah, it's too blueberry. Maybe a different kind of wrap top. I'll give one a skirt and one pants. Like a girl group. I'll put the hand up here. And then one can have like a red top, a brown bottom, and then one can... Oh, wait, there's yellow, isn't there? Actually, this tells us the colors. Where's their pink? We could do yellow, red, red, yellow. I've embraced the curly hair. Maybe if we add like a ruffle, will that look like a wrapper? Maybe double. Is that too fancy looking? No. Oh, I like that pose. What if we do those like long, thicker pants, like wider leg, cuff at the bottom? Feels like a candy bar to me. You know, it's a straight leg. I kind of want to embrace like one dress is more frilly and one dress is more masculine. Shoulder pads. What if this is the wrap top and this isn't a wrap top? Instead, there's like a wrap belt. So we could tuck this in, throw in our wrap tie there. Might give this one short hair too. We should swatch some of the colors. Oh, that's better. It's actually a little too pinky though. Oh, did we find it? I think that's close as we're gonna get. Let's go with the deep red. I think we can use that same brown. Just a beautiful chocolate color. Nope, that's too light. These are like all the same. Terracotta, I think that one's pretty red. I think I actually like that better than a raw umber. It's just a little bit warmer. Little miniatures. Didn't decide on any shoes, but we'll figure it out. A little thumbnail. Let's try the colors. It's not screaming Kit Kat. I think it says ketchup and mustard. Make sure it's more overwhelmingly red. A scarf. I think I'll use the same color, then layer it with the red. Just add a swirl instead of the scarf. And maybe some shoes. Let's see if we can fit them right here. I want to make sure their legs fit this time. Sketch them in slowly. We got the head. Thinking about turning this more into like a blazer. That way the shoulder pads make sense. High-waisted pants. Straight down like that. Do I want to keep the little sash? Throw it in for now. I want there to be a cuff on the end of these. I feel like the shirt doesn't quite suit it anymore. This arm can just kind of come around this way. Square off those shoulders a little bit more. I think this one's gonna be Kit, that one's Cat. It could go either way. Let me know what you think, which one's which. Probably should draw the body before I finish the head. And that square neckline. Tie was really cute, I'm keeping that. Maybe a crop top. I haven't decided on how that skirt's gonna end though. Let me trim down the curves a little. Make them look a little bit less like a woman. Maybe adding the frills will help. I want to add like that swirl in here somewhere. I think that one's shorter than this. Put that hand right here. There we go. Skirt's not where I want it. Try it again. I like that one better. Fix up this face a little. I'm so glad I did the pants. They look so much more like Kit Kats to me. Basically, they're inseparable. Kind of like a Kit Kat. Right, I think I'm ready. Grab my kneaded eraser. Lighten it up. Throw in some line art. Shoot, I cut into the chin. Now it's gonna look a lot smaller than I anticipated. And we just go around adding in our old line art. Cuff the edge. I don't know why I'm drawing shoes like this. I never draw shoes like this. Don't ask me what kind of shoes these are. I don't really know. Now the other one. Little barrette. Just add in the rest of this. Here we go. We got another one. Another what? I don't know. I added some bracelets. With the ruffles. I guess both layers. Alright, I think that's it for the liner. Let's do the yellow first on this top. From there we can add the swirl. But basically it's yellow, and it's like pinkish red, and it swirls around. The rest is red. This is a kind of a cool shirt. Well, now we know where the pink was in the back of this. We'll leave this little tie yellow. Then we'll do red for the pants. Let's use R2. Maybe I'll use that pink for the rolled edge. I think it needs to be a little redder. R2 was my lightest red. Just add a little bit and blend it. Kind of like that color. Now we'll do yellow socks with red shoes. We could do brown shoes, but let me do red first. We'll let fate take us where it wants to go. Cool gray. Well, now they're just black. Well, I tried. A layer of this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Maybe start with that honey color. I think this is darker than that. Perfect. Then with that, we'll blend into the mahogany. I think we should just use mahogany. The blending's not as smooth as I anticipated. I think it's just honey's too light for what I'm trying to do. Just gonna be very gentle with this. Kind of smooth it out slowly. I think I ended up making it patchy. I need to find a more similar brown for my first coat instead of whatever light honey color this is. I think for her, I'll just use mahogany and maybe it'll look smoother. It's not like it's so dark that you can't see the line art or anything, so we'll be fine. We need yellow coming around there. And then the red. You know what might help is adding the white gel pen. I should have made the left side kit. Oh well. I want it centered. What if we do it on the pant? I do think I want to add a little bit of line art around them. It's because the logo does too. Try and just layer that again. See if I can clean up the splotches. Nice thick coat or something dark. I added red to her hair, but I didn't add it to her. And it shows. Okay. Maybe add that like wear and tear texture, like it's corduroy or something. I think that'll do. Let's do Almond Joy though next, because I could probably fit it like here. So we've got the color blue. You know what I just realized? Let me open this up to show you. So if it's a person, do you maybe see where my brain is going? Does it not look a little pregnant? So I would like to go that route, I think. Oh, it's like a gray olive kind of color. We can keep that in mind. We'll just draw the pose. I can't tell you the last time I drew a pregnant human being. So basically the baby like sits right here, doesn't it? I mean the almond. The baby's named Almond and the mom's named Joy. The blue and the white make me think of like a lab coat for some reason. So maybe she's a doctor. Just throw in some features. If you're carrying that much weight in this region, I feel like you'll shift your pose. I don't know, like that. Very pregnant. Just trying to get the body proportions down. I really do like the idea of the lab coat with maybe a blue outfit underneath. We'll throw that in for now. And my rheumatologist is about that pregnant right now. Should we give her a mask? Might as well draw it, you know? Goggles. Maybe a dress with a slit there. Wow, first try. I kind of like everything about it. A stethoscope. Can we fit one in here? I'd color that if it wasn't on this page. That's how happy I am with this design already. I've modeled this after my rheumatologist. Draw from life. I don't know why it just so perfectly encompasses an Almond Joy to me. Definitely flat shoes. Maybe even just sneakers. Super comfy. Oh, we can do the little thumbnail. I definitely want to draw her sideways so that you see the belly. Don't want that to go to waste. Okay, let's add a little color. I was thinking, oh, we didn't even swatch. We'll use this as the dark blue. A little too light, but it might work. Blending outwards from this. Let's try it. Dark blue at the top of the dress. Fading into the mid-tone blue. Then we'll use this light blue for the mask. I suppose we could use that for the shoes. Oh, it just became a fan art of my medical staff. Hashtag thank you essential workers. I might look for a reference of a pregnant woman and see how they stand. Hand up here. We could do one arm down here. No real reason in drawing the bottom half of their face. How long? About there, maybe? Maybe we'll pull the dress down to the knees. Actually, we'll put the sleeve down to there. Like this, you're not even gonna see. It's gonna look more like this. And these goggles. This might work. I think the goggles I'll just draw on with the white gel pen afterwards. This area is just really condensed. There's just a lot going on in a very small amount of space. Should have put the hair behind the back. I think that would have solved a few problems. Probably should have found a reference. Maybe not the most practical shoe when you're this far along, but just thought it would look cute. Let's get those 3 blues. I'm gonna fill the whole thing in light blue, and then we'll go from there. And this whole area will be this blue. Switch to the darker blue for the top half. Yeah, this is more the right blue. It'll be like a blue suede. Ooh, fashionable. Next up, hair. I know I want it to be that chocolate color. Buttercup yellow, maybe? Maybe a little blue. Eyebrows to be a little thicker. Then I actually want the skin to be a smidge darker. I wonder if honey would do the job. I like this color because it's so warm. Let me try the white gel pen to draw on the goggles. Just to separate it from being white. You could probably use this for a little shading. Does it look like an Almond Joy? It doesn't look this much of an Almond Joy as this one does. I'm gonna try and draw her one more time, but I probably won't color it. See if I can like fix this area that I was too tight on that one. We'll have the hair going behind that neckline. Maybe put her hand in her pocket. Don't pull it away. Came down to about the knees. Something about it feels really stiff. I don't know if it's like these lines I'm using for the lab coat. Oh, we gotta include the stethoscope. That's probably too long. But there you go. Okay, now that I've drawn this one, I like this one a lot more. Just trying to fill some of this space now. How do you sit with an almond in you? Put her hair in a ponytail this time. Really keep it out of the way. I like this one actually. It looks uncomfortable. That's probably better from like a design point, just so that you do get a lot more extra space here. Here we go. Alright, what do we have left? We have the Hershey's bar and the Reese's Pieces. I kind of feel comfortable not doing either of those. Not today. I'm happy with what we have so far. These are some of my favorite pages, I think. Let me know what your favorite Halloween candy is, like your favorite treat, and then let me know which are your favorite of my humans that you like. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a delicious evening full of waffles. Bye!